boys and girls. My name is Cece Ball, and I'm a student here at Trine University. I am learning to become a teacher, so that way when I finish college, I can teach in a classroom of children like you. Besides teachers, students can come to Trine to learn how to become police officers, or scientists, or work in businesses, or with computers. Many students also learn how to be engineers, where they learn how to make new machines, build roads and bridges, and design new things for all of us to use. Like you, I go to school and learn in classes. One of the teachers I learned from is Dr. Ashley Overton.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Ashley Overton, and every day I teach Trine University students like Cece who want to become teachers. Many of our classrooms at Trine University are a lot like classrooms that you would find at your school, but some are very different. Students who want to learn about things like health, engineering, business, or even golf work in special laboratories where they can find out more about the work that they want to do when they leave college. There is a lot more to do at Trine than just go to school. We love to cheer for Trine sports teams, and our mascot Storm helps us do just that. He will help fire up the crowd at Trine sporting events like football and basketball games. He also helps welcome visitors to Trine on special days and makes visits to our places in our community like elementary schools. Like you, Storm loves to learn, and he's excited to have you join him for STEM with Storm. We hope you have lots of fun with Storm as you learn new things together.
Welcome to Trine University. I'm guessing you are watching me right now through either a phone, tablet, computer, or television. Do you know who made that possible? An engineer. I am here in the engineering lab on our college campus, where I work as an engineer and help to teach future engineers, just like you. Engineers are the ones that dream up a lot of the things that you use every day, from toys to tools. An engineer is someone who studies how and why things work. They are very curious people. They study how things work because they design and build things themselves, things that help solve problems. There are lots of different kinds of engineers that you can be, but they all have the same basic type of jobs, inventing and building things to solve problems for people. All engineers ask themselves three very important questions when working. Number one, what is the problem that needs to be solved? Number two, who has the problem that needs to be helped? And number three, why is this problem important to solve? The city of San Francisco was the largest American city primarily served by ferry boat in the early 1930s. Limited people and goods could travel across the bay on the ferry, and this was a problem. The solution to the problem commenced in 1933 with the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge. This was a 1.7 mile long bridge, 90 feet wide. It had 4,200 feet between the 746 foot tall towers. The bridge contained 80,000 miles of cable, 400,000 cubic yards of concrete, and weighed nearly 900,000 tons. The bridge was the solution to provide a link for Bay Area residents to travel north from San Francisco. And now people and goods can freely and quickly move across the vast body of water without relying on a slow ferry boat. There are many types of engineers who each solve problems for specific areas, like mechanical engineers, software engineers, aerospace engineers, civil engineers, electrical engineers, and the list goes on and on. Who knows what things will need engineered in the future and problems that will need to be solved? What types of engineers do you imagine in our future? Thanks for visiting me today and learning about my job, an engineer.
Let's review. What is an engineer? Someone who identifies a problem? Someone who asks who has the problem? Someone who asks why the problem is important? Or someone who solves a problem? Let's look at some examples of who is an engineer. Now let's see some examples of who is not an engineer.
Everybody stand up and let's do 10 jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna do toe touches. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Engineers use 5 steps to solve problems. Step 1, ask. Step 2, imagine. Step 3, create. Step 4, test. And step 5, improve.
We're going to see some engineers in action today. We've got Storm that has a problem. He has an itch on his back that he can't quite scratch. It's back there. We've got 2 teams and some household items, and we're going to try and see if they can work through the 5-step engineering process that we've talked about today to help Storm out. Ladies, can we get started? We've got a team over here with a yardstick, some Salad tongs, and some tape, and some pencils, a fork, and some modeling clay. Let's see what you guys can come up with. We've got one team that's done over here. Let's see how they're doing. Okay. All right. Well, let's give this one to Storm and see if he can get to it. Oh, it's just too short. Doesn't quite get there. Oh, well, let's try the other one. How's that, Storm? All right.
Today's big idea. An engineer is someone who studies how and why things work and helps to solve problems.
You can be an engineer too. When you are at home, find a problem that your family has and use the 5 engineering steps to solve the problem. Share your design with your family.